Bang on time. Bang on time. Look at that. Good evening, everyone. I'm just grooving, mate. I'm just grooving. Don't know what you're doing. Don't know what you're doing. I'm grooving. Because welcome to the stream. We've got so much to talk about tonight. Hope you're doing well. My name is Mikey. Welcome to the Monday show. Thank you so much for tuning in. Well, Mikey played 40k again. Played 40k 3 days ago. Snap. Take that. Play 40k on the channel? Never. Cringe. No one watches. What's the point? What's the point? When I can just watch other people's videos. I'm a React standing now, okay? Got you there, didn't I, Phil? Got you. Take that. Take that. Get smashed. How you doing, well?
£19.99 from Thomas Wilkins in Eastern Europe. You're now late by my clock.
I am. Thank you so much for the 20 bucks. The 20 pounds even. Tom, thanks so much for the 20 pounds. That's so kind of you. Thank you so much, bud. Really appreciate it. I hope you're all doing well. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name's Mikey. Welcome to the Monday show. We've got a couple of topics to talk about. ADmech Players are bad. Is this the next Games Workshop staff member to leave Games Workshop and go solo? And funny meme about Tau. The crew box is coming out this week, which means the Tau Codex is going to be out this weekend. Well, on pre-order this weekend, which is exciting because everybody loves Tau. Everybody loves Tau. Isn't Tau just such a weird faction? Isn't Tau such a weird faction that, like, there is, like, no in between? You either are obsessed with Tau. I see you in chat. I've seen 3 people say, let's talk about Tau. Already obsessed, right? Actually psychotic, right? And then on the other side, you just got everyone else, all the normal people, who hate Tau and Tau are cringe. I've never painted a Tau model, okay? I've never painted a Tau. A single Tau. They're cringe. All right? We will talk about Tau. But the norm is to be cringe. But it's like you either... not cringe. The norm is to hate Tau or you're cringe. There's no in between. You know? Who's leaving GW? I will tell you. I'll tell you. You know how it goes. Welcome to the stream. My name's Mikey. Welcome. It's 7:05. I chinwag for the first 20-30 minutes. Then we talk about the topics. That's all we do. We just shoot the shit. Crew are a little bit more interesting now. The new models are nice, I would say. Jace, thanks for the 16 months. Tower cringe, but I do love them. Yeah. Most Tau. I think it's just because the playstyle is so non-play. It's like an negative play experience like every time. Right? Not bit, excuse me. Tau are great for people who've never seen a naked lady in real life. Tau are meta. And they're for people who've never met a woman. I love that joke. It's so funny. It's so good. Congress Jury, thanks for 13 months. Unlucky for me. Not for me, though. That's 13 months. That's great. I love that. 13 months subscription. That's great. We love to see it. Look at all these green names. Green and blue names. Look at that. It's beautiful. I love to see it. So tasty. Look, the great names, though. Cringe. Big cringe. Came back from a 40k window with... Again. Came back from a 40k weekender with mates at the hired cottage. Can recommend a hobby escape weekend with friends. Oh, nice. That sounds fun. Sounds very cute. That sounds very cute. What was the occasion? Was it just for funsies? 4 dudes in a house playing Warhammer? Or was it like a stag do or something, a birthday or something like that? So, Mikey, what do you think of Clarence House altering photos of Catherine to hide whatever injuries she suffered at Christmas? Mate, me and Georgie are so deep in the royal photos. We are so deep in the photo of Kate Middleton. Is that what you're talking about? Is that what you're talking about? Clarence House altering photos. Is that what you meant? Are you on about something else? I don't know. I'm deep in the royal photo. I'm watching TikToks about it. I'm looking at the hands flying off, the skirt being AI. Crazy. It's crazy. Where's the zip go? Where did the zip go? What were those 2 weeks in hospital? Exactly. What happened with the royal leeches? So, I've been sending pictures to Georgie. I'll open it up for you 1 second. 1 second. So if you don't know, quick fill in. Quick random fill in. Right? Mother's Day. Kate Middleton. Right, oh, that's not the one I wanted, is it? No, that's not the one I wanted. That's not the one I sent. God damn. There was one that was really good, actually. They put out a picture of Kate Middleton with her kids the other day, right? On Mother's Day. But she's like had surgery or something, supposedly. And the picture just like reeks of Photoshop. The picture reeks of Photoshop, right? This is one that like kind of like debunks some of them, or like shows it off. Like, this is the picture that they put out last week. This is the picture of the kids in December 2023. He's wearing the same jumper. Their hair length is the same 3 months ago. It's not changed one bit. And she's wearing the same clothes as she was in December 23. It was a royal, which you probably don't do. I do not care about royalty, right? I think they can all get in a bit. But I do think that the Where's Wally hunt is very fun. The Where's Wally is very, very fun. So... I couldn't sleep last night. I went into a deep hole. Is that what you've been doing, Steve? You've been looking at the royal stuff as well. Is that what's going on? 8 dudes, lots of farts. It sounds great. 8 dudes. This is talking about their weekend away. Faces and bases having the best time. A few are married with kids and only get a pass twice a year, so it's still 40k one weekend and AOS another. That's hype. That's so hype, to be fair. That's so beast. That's so beast. That's a terrible argument. All right, let's get the photo, right? Kate Middleton. The photo that has been withdrawn, officially withdrawn, right? Let's get the original photo. Show me the photo. It's posted on Instagram, right? It's still up, but it's been withdrawn. I need to zoom in. I need to enhance. Right, are you ready? It could just be a funny picture, haha. But here we go. Right. Here's the picture. Okay. First of all, what's going on with his hand? Where's his finger? All right, it's a kid, right? He's a kid. He might just be pulling his finger out, whatever. All right. What's this? It's blurry, but why is the sleeve stop and then start again around the kid's hand, right? Also here on the proper thing, when you blow it up, it looks really blurry. Why does this dress why is it in a straight line? Why is it a straight line across the waist? Right? Why is there random bits of hair that stop and then start there like a square? You can see the square. Look. It's like here. Look there. Why is it doing that? Okay. And then I don't know about him. That's all I got. That's all I got, okay? That's all I got. I don't know anything else. I think it's funny. It's quite interesting. It's Where's Wally, alright? All 3 kids have crossed fingers. They do. They do. The resolution of her face is literally different to the rest. Her face might be the one from Vogue magazine as well. That's what George did. There's like a Vogue magazine. There's strange shadows on that picture. There's stuff about the tree. Don't forget as well, it's fucking March. Right? Show me a tree in this country that is green right now. It's March. Anyway, that's what's crazy. It's interesting. It's interesting anyway. I will keep you up to date. I will do on the morning news on Wednesday. I will update you if anything happens. I mean, evergreen trees. All right. Okay. Why is the grass green? My grass ain't fucking green. Dead, mate. Anyway, I'm not royalty. I'm poor, unlike those people. So you should become a member for as little as £1.99 a month. Thank you for supporting the channel. Everyone who's become a member already. I'll give them £20. That's pretty hype. That's pretty hype. Thanks for trolling me as an ADmech player. ADmech RST. Stop being mad at the game. Lizard people hair doesn't grow. Makes sense. That's true. That's true. Kate Middleton was never real. Open your eyes. You know what, Trixie? I'm more on your side than I was the other day. Mother's Day is until May, you silly Brits. We made Mother's Day. You stole it from us and then moved it. Stop being weird. Stop being a weirdo. I have no idea what Tau is. I'm mostly a super newbie D&D painter. Hey, Char HC. Like, haven't even trusted myself to buy real models, model paints yet. But after all, it's cringe. I totally want to see that. Tau are just really annoying because they're like, they are always a super shooty faction that don't really interact in combat. So when you play against them, if you win quite hard. But if you lose, it's because you've got shot for 4 turns in a row. So people think they're cringe purely because they're just boring to play against. If you're losing, if you're winning, it's fine. It just dies. It's fun for you, not for them. Conifers. It wasn't a conifer. I can do channel preview. What? Following the Royals? That's not fucking standard. You don't need that much money, all right? You don't need that much money, and you don't need more from people. I heard the AI that made the. I heard the AI who made that picture is working on a Warhammer video. That's funny. That's very funny. Great comment. Elite comment. I distracted Mikey with 10 minutes on something you need to be into. Of course I am. It's exciting. It's exciting. It's funny and interesting, you know? I find things interesting on the internet. Is that a crime? Are you going to sit there and tell me that's a crime? Are you going to sit there and tell me I'm wrong? Are world eaters equally the same on the other side of the coin? Yes, exactly. But at least the thing is with like a more combat-based army, except for the turn they charge, at least it's interactive because a lot of the time you're alternating. That's what makes like Age of Sigmar like quite a fun game, because even though you get double turns and stuff, you still alternate combats. There's not a lot of fight first. But with Tau, you just sit there and take models off. It's the same in Age of Sigmar with Carriage on Overlords, granted. But you just like get shot off the board for 4 turns in a row, and that's not very fun. That's not very fun. Unironically, removing the versatility on crisis suits and having them fixed loadouts might actually make me want to play them. I'm sure I'm literally the only person that feels that way. I think more people are pissed off that they can't use their fucking cyclic ion cannons or whatever they are. Cyclic rakers. Rakers? Cyclic ion rakers, maybe. I only joined on the stream to get really angry at Mike when he goes off about ADmech. The case is a crime. Skill issue, Tom. Stop being shit. Stop being bad at the game. How about that? But have you seen the news? The news. Someone might be leaving Games Workshop. I think I have a hunch, along with a few other people I talked to, one of them, Nick, who sent me this. I think someone else is going to leave Games Workshop, start their own channel. I'm going to put £5 on it within the next year. 1 whole year, I'm going to put £5 on it, chat. All right. Yeah, think of all that money Gito's going to lose by not being able to sell cyclic Indros anymore. No one's buying cyclic guns for the crisis suits. Everyone's just printing them. Was there another find a car park? Actually, yeah, it's me. Is it Duncan? It's actually Duncan. Yeah. Ah, it is Duncan all along. Oh, you got 50 cyclic ion blasters printed from eBay. Be ashamed to remove them. Literally that. Literally that. Little plastic people, why are you coming in leaking? I've got the screenshot. Don't worry, I've got the screenshot. Thankfully, not many people will know what DL means. It's on the DL. Funnily enough, it is on the DL. You know? We're going to see an ADmech versus Guard S tier face-off. Yeah, Tom, don't want to play against Guard? I'll use Guard. I'll borrow an army. You can use ADmech. How's that? Just a hunch. Yeah, that's what I'm going to be talking about, buddy. I got the broadcast channel sent to me by Nicholas. Because funny enough, I'm not in a broadcast channel because I didn't even know what it was until I asked Nick, what is it public? I was like, what is this? All right, chap, let's talk about it. Let's talk about the first part of the news. We've got 3 bits to go over. We're going to talk about who's potentially leaving, in my opinion. Opinion piece, not factual. We're going to talk about Tau being cringe. We've already done a little bit of that. We've already made a start. And then we'll talk about some ADmech that have been absolutely smashing tournaments. So if you've not been winning with ADmech, you're just a fucking loser. All right, that's what Tom told me. If you lose with ADmech, I'm the loser. But also, did you see my video today? What do you reckon? What do you reckon to my video? Did you like the video today? I hope you watched it. It's a video about grimdark painting. I just realized I got streaking grime on my finger. But I hope you enjoyed it. It's very fun. It is very, very fun. I hope you liked it. And it's got a sponsor in it from Dakar Squadron. Dakar Squadron on the Nintendo Switch. I'm a Switch gamer, don't forget. I love my Nintendo Switch. But yeah, that was cool. I was baiting into clicking it. Good. You should have seen the other thumbnail. It would have not been very good. I did do a little bit of clickbait. I put a Blood Angel in the thumbnail. And I do mention a Blood Angel within 20 seconds of the video. But then I don't mention Blood Angels again. Streaking grime on your finger is code for Pokeball wank. That's funny. It was very Eons of Battle. What, the clickbait? Or just the video in general? You also play Raid Shadow Legends? No. I have played a little bit more of Dakar Squadron, though. I'll be honest, they launched like a huge update on the day it came out. I've played it before, it wasn't great. The update makes it a lot better. Can you do that technique on stream Wednesday? I don't know, because I've got to finish. I'm actually going to an Old World army this week, Old World tournament this weekend. And I'm probably going to be finishing painting for that, or finishing painting what I've painted for it. I don't have to paint for it, but the things that I have painted, I'm going to finish, I think. I'm taking my new dragon, though. This bad boy. Hell fucking yeah. I'm taking this bad boy and playing him in a tournament. I'm just going to spray him the right colour and then maybe base him. But the Sally Factory Zombie Dragon, Dragon of Bone. I don't know what it's called. I don't know what they call it. I'm taking this bad boy. Yeah, it's at Sanctuary. Yeah, Dan, who I played the Old World Battle Report on the channel with, I'm playing he's playing in a tournament there, which is cool. Is this the event while you're worried about your legal age? Yeah. So the reason I fucked up, because it's 1750 points, it's not 2000. And it said like 1 plus High Priest, 1 plus Tomb King. And I was like, cool. But then it says you can only have 1 Tomb King or High Priest per 1000 points. And obviously we're playing 1750, so it's essentially you limitate if anything's per 1000 points, you can only have 1 because it's not 2000 points. And yeah, I got 2 dragons in the list, a high priest and a tomb king, and you can't take both, and only high priests and tomb kings can take dragons. So I was taking 2 dragons and a war sphinx. Now I'm taking 1 dragon, a war sphinx, a necro sphinx, and something else. Can't remember. What ruling is that event used for lanterns fall back in good order? I'm gonna have to ask. I actually don't know, mate. I don't know if they know about it, so I will ask them. I don't have lancers, so it's gonna be good to ask. So, but yes, yeah, so I'm taking loads of monsters basically. But I was a bit annoyed because I was like, oh, it's Perth 1,000 points. We're playing 1750, so I can only take 1 king or high priest. I really wanted the high priest, but the tomb king on dragon is very good. So, but I need to print some stuff because I've put some stuff in my list that I don't actually own because you can't buy them. Like the BSB, I don't think you can buy. And you can't buy chariots. I need another chariot because I've got a character chariot. Hellstorm old world event when probably very soon. To be honest, I need to play a bit more though. I want to be able to be a good TO for it before I actually put an event on. However, sorry, we started talking about old world. I think we are starting to see signs of people potentially leaving Games Workshop. Okay, we've seen a lot of people recently, but which is good. Don't get me wrong, it's good. You can't listen, Steve. It's a brand new game. Sure, it's been out like a month. And also, I was confused because it's 1750. If it was 2K, I could have run 2 dragons. All right, Stop slating me in the chat. I'm gonna stop reading chat. I'm gonna stop reading it. It's gonna be super chats only at this rate, and you're only gonna have yourselves to blame. All right. Anyway. Yeah. So I think I have a hunch, due to actions of said person, that they might be wanting to go on, but wanting to break away from the chains of Games Workshop. Like, you know, Games Workshop is obviously, I've never worked for the company, but a lot of people say it's good, some people say it's bad, okay? There's like, it's a bit random. It's a bit random. Like, some people have really good experiences, some people don't. Because I was shouting someone saying, like, the pay wasn't great, but the benefits of the job, the things that they can do for you, like dental and, like, rewards and stuff like that, are really, really good. And obviously the discount's nice. But I think what we've seen, especially in some departments, there's some people that aren't very nice to work for. And obviously, like, I initially saw Duncan leave and start his own thing, and then we saw Louise. Was it Louise first? No, it was Peachy next, who did a big thing, and then Louise, and then Peachy did it again, which is funny. But there's like loads and loads of people who have like come and gone and like joined the DW, then started their own thing, and not quite made the same splash as probably like those 3. If I said, well, I mean, like, probably the first one really is Onyx Wargaming, Rob, because he left years ago. But like and then Duncan was after. But like leaving GW, starting a channel, is starting to become a trend, you know. It's starting to become a trend. But there's been someone on Instagram who tried to do their own thing once upon a time, and then got told, got one of those, you know, and said stop doing that. How dare people leave a job? Cringe. No, but I think it's interesting because obviously the thing is with Games Workshop is they are dead against people leaving and using Games Workshop, their Games Workshop history, to build their own brand. And I think we're starting to see the next one, because Mr. Darren Latham is going to salute on the 13th of April. Don't know if you knew. But he's like, I'll be there with Ruth all day, who will be the guardian of these exclusive DL stickers, Darren Latham stickers. If you're there, would like a free sticker for your hobby box or brush tin, then you must tell her the password. See, leak the password. Sorry, everyone. I'm not working at the event, but I'm going as a customer. I'm happy to say hello to anyone. Hope to see you there. Daz. As you can see, he's got... Oh, I closed the wrong tab. I had the wrong tab open. 1 second. I pressed Control W, but I got the wrong tab. So I just closed the one that I was using to read chat. There we go. And then he's got these like cool little stickers, as you can see. As you can see, these cool little stickers. Who is Darren Latham? Oh, you don't know Darren Latham. Darren Latham is the GW miniature designer. He's the GW miniature designer. He's basically the one who designs most of the models these days. He's also a very, very exceptional painter. He was lead of heavy metal for a long time. Okay. But like out of context, you're just like Mikey. He's just giving away some stickers. Okay. He's just giving away some stickers. Well, there's been a lot of things on his Instagram that's kind of like been interesting. Like once upon a time, he made a YouTube channel and got told off. Right? So now, if you go to YouTube and type not Darren Latham, you can actually get all of the videos that are from not Darren Latham, because the actual Darren Latham had to delete them all. And then since then, someone's like re-uploaded them. It's like how to paint Eldar gems. You know? Darren Latham, miniature painting. He was making tutorials, like in essence of Citadel Masterclass, for example. Using a not GW brush.
Whilst that's drying.
Using not GW paints. However, he found great success with this YouTube channel.
Bottom left, and then do the little dot highlights in the corner.
I think he's filming on his phone as well.
As we go through.
He's keeping it on the DL. Well done. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's not a GW paintbrush. I'm pretty sure that's a Winsor & Newton.
Brush on. Circular motion. Pull away.
But essentially, he was making fairly professional tutorials of how he was doing stuff at Games Workshop. Or to a point, anyway.
Piece of wire. You can use anything.
Like how to make bases. Stick some slate, stick some sand down. But this is not just how to make bases. This is how to make bases like the guy who led heavy metal for years.
We'll go on to the next stage. Okay, so we're on to the next stage now. So,
you know, this is how I paint bases for every Games Workshop box art you see on the shelf, because I paint them all, or someone I am in charge of paints them. And as you can see, this is how an heavy metal painter dry brushes. So obviously, like him posting, oh, I've got some stickers, but there's been a lot of things. He's been going through like a little bit of a branding thing on his going through like a little bit of a rebrand on his Instagram. It's all about Darren Latham miniature painter, not Darren Latham senior miniature designer of Games Workshop. It's all a bit more personal. So I'm getting a little bit of a hunch that maybe we'll see someone else leaving GW soon. And it might be Darren, and it might be Darren Latham miniature painting. Actually, Darren Latham. You could just call Darren Latham reasonably professional. I call these videos reasonably professional, because they're all filmed on an iPhone. They look pretty good, decent, to be fair. He should have done this long ago. Better late than never. He was very successful though. I said, like, here's this video, video number 31. He had 30,000 subscribers, and this is like 30 videos in, which if you're not Darren Latham, you don't really get in Warhammer, you know? But he's like a 30-minute Marine. But essentially, he was making like Warhammer Masterclass videos, how to paint eliminated camo cloaks. What should it be called is how Games Workshop paint camo cloaks, because this is how he paint them, and they're the ones off the box. But yeah, it's essentially, as Nick said, it's like it's essentially Citadel Masterclass before Citadel Masterclass was an actual thing. And then essentially he was told off and he had to upload a video saying it's all going to get deleted. And thankfully we have not Darren Latham there to re-upload it so I can use it as a reference. But all of these are very, very good painting tutorials because they're made by the guy who the guy who fucking paints at Games Workshop. Has he done a Slapshot video? He did one on Instagram. I'm like 100% sure he did one. Let me find it. Instagram. There might be more evidence I can use. I haven't actually looked at his Twitter. I've just looked at that Nick sent me. He did do a Slapshot video. I'm sure of it. I'm so sure of it. Like 99% sure he did a Slapshot video. He did it with a Space Wolf, I think. I'm just trying to find it. I'm finding it. It's going to be here somewhere. It's not. He's deleted it. He deleted the Slapshot video, I think. Or I just can't find it. He did a Space Wolf in Slapshot. I'm sure I used it in a video. I'm so sure I used his Slapshot Space Wolf painting, but unless it's not a reel. Is it not a reel? It's just a post? Chat, can anyone remember? I remember if he did a Space Wolf video. How old is this? 18 weeks. Oh, it's not. It's probably older than that. I'm gonna give it 12 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. It was before the fucking Marine challenge thing he did. God damn it. When was it? Darren Latham did Slapshot allegedly. He did. I'm so sure he did. Oh man, I'm confident I've seen that video. He did a Space Wolf as Slapshot. He's painting a lot of Space Wolves around here. Is that it? No, that's not it. It's here. Dry brushing and contrast. He did it. I told you. I told you. There it is. He's doing Slapshot. But he didn't call it Slapshot. Look, he dry brushes and put contrast on. Fucking told you. Get it. If that isn't a membership, I don't know what is. Vindication! Except he did that normal paint, but you know. What now, doubters? Gift a membership, doubters! No allegedly anymore. He did it. Look. Told you he did one. Look, there it is. He called it dry trast. He called it dry because he wasn't allowed to call it Slapshot. This was 91 weeks ago. That is almost 2 years. Oh my god. I had this in my brain and it's 2 years ago. He called it dry trast. He wasn't allowed to call it Slapshot. Oh man. Oh man. There you go. So yeah, anyway, I think Darren Latham is setting himself up. Stewie. Stewie, thank you so much for the 5. Stewie, thank you so much for the 5, mate. That's very kind of you, bud. Thank you so much, mate. Really appreciate it. You did call me out though, so you did doubt. You did do the big doubt. All right.
Gifted member.
Thank you so much for the 5. Sickness, Chris Green, Bodger, Peter Dolphin, Pretty Odd. Make sure you say thank you to Kung Stewie. He's posted this post on his Instagram. I just noticed. He posted the same post on Instagram an hour ago. So hype. I'm so on it. I'm so on it, Anna. I'm so always on it.
Gifted member.
Hey, Mercenary, thanks so much for the gift as well. Thank you so much for the gift. Look at that. We made 6. Maybe we could make 10. That would be cool. Maybe we can make another 4 tonight.
Member.
That is not a lot. But anyway, I think Darren Latham is setting himself up for a rebrand as Darren Latham, not lead miniature designer,
Rejoin.
former lead miniature designer. Okay, where's his link tree go? He's got a lot of Look, I don't see many just random people with random staff members having a full link tree ready to go with his TikTok, his Twitter, his Threads, his Facebook profile, his Facebook page, and his Instagram. That seems interesting to me.
Rejoined.
Is Latham leaving GW? Not yet. Not right now. I would put money on it happening. I would put money on it happening.
Member.
No OnlyFans. No, well, maybe. Not on OnlyFans right now. Not on OnlyFans today. Maybe tomorrow.
Gifted member.
Who knows? Is he going to be getting OnlyFans after Depticon? That would be quite a funny OnlyFans, to be fair. So, but anyway, I wanted to talk about that because I thought it was interesting. It's something I've been thinking about, and then Nick sent me that earlier, and it just went, the pieces are starting to fall into place. If he's not going solo, then
Gifted member.
why is he on such a big brand campaign? You know, he knows he could get the subscribers. He did it before. He could do it again. Maybe his account is just private rather than deleted. You know. So, however, that's not what we're all just talking about tonight. Let's talk about the next topic. Games Workshop have had a great idea. Finally. Games Workshop have finally had a great idea. Okay. As pointed out by Michael Dixon on Facebook. Shout out to Michael Dixon. With a screenshot saying if only there was some sort of system that could apply to this to every unit, and quoted, this allows their points cost to be more accurately reflect their equipment rather than the priciest possible loadout. You know? And what are we talking about? We're obviously talking about the new Tau post that they posted today. And they have announced there are 3 types of crisis suits now for the sole reason of being able, allegedly, to allow their points cost to be more accurately reflect their equipment rather than the priciest loadout. This has been the biggest complaint of 10th edition since it came out. Why is one unit with 1 pea shooter the same cost as that unit with 10 las cannons? That's pretty weird. And Games Workshop fucking say the quiet part out loud. Say the quiet part out loud, admitting that it's wrong. Which is very funny. Which is very funny. So, like, why would they... What they could do, instead of having 3 data sheets, is have points costs for the weapon. And have the weapon cost different prices. But no, they don't do that. They've just made 3 data sheets. But let's have a look at what they've said for the new Tau codex. Because, again, it's on pre-order this weekend. Meaning, new Tau fringe. Okay. Lots of pros and cons of this decision. It just seems a bit weird. It seems a bit weird to be like, we're making it easier so you don't have to think about points cost. And then they have the same unit 3 times, then have different points costs. I think it's a problem with everything. Like, someone's going to be like Space Marine tanks or whatever. Yeah, that's the same. It's all the same. They could just have points cost for the weapon, but they don't. As a sister player, it's massively problematic for our army. So many units can have multi-melters, so their prices, if they always have them, meaning no one ever wants to take the overcost of heavy bolter. I think they should just have some, like the last edition, where they just have some stuff cost points, you know? A lot of it was free, but the best stuff would cost points, which made sense. I get the gripe, but honestly, it makes armorless building so much easier. I agree. I feel like there's no... you can't really like fiddle with it to make your points work either. You'll be like 40 points under, and you can't do anything with it. You've got to change your unit, which is weird. What's worse, War Gear costing 0, AOS and no points when it came out, or power levels? Well, 2 of those things is the same, because power level and points with no War Gear is the same. Just it's a different currency, that's all. Like, we are playing power level now. Granularity, thank you, Vic. That's the word I was looking for. Have you seen the BT list with 12 gladiators? Yeah. That's probably what I'm taking to Manchester. But yes, it's also an issue. Why have a rule of 3 when you can take 3 of the different unit that is the same unit, just a slightly different weapon? It seems pretty stupid. Let's do Tau stuff. We're doing Tau stuff, okay? We're doing the Tau. Anyway, they've said, I'm doing a bit of a read. We're doing a read. There's not much going on in the tournament scene. We'll talk about ADmech in a bit, but... Or very soon, should I say. But otherwise, there's no drama, so we're reading Warcom. I'm sorry. I know we've sunk to this, but here we are. It's new Tau. Tau empowers battlesuit technologies at the forefront of their military conquest from proudly stealthy battlesuits and towering riptide. These mighty combat armors allow Firecast pilots to grapple with the worst horrors of the galaxy can muster, and even if you're not up for ringing the Kroot dinner bell, a new detachment, the Codex Tau, gives your battlesuits even more ways to leap into action. So there's a new detachment for battlesuits. We're going to make battlesuits OP. And here it is. Each Side Empire battlesuit model for your armies makes a ranged attack to you within 12, increase the strength by 1. If it's within 6, increase the AP by 1. Battlesuits is Crisis Battlesuits, Riptides, Stealth Suits, the stealthy one called Ghost Keels. All of the characters are all going to get +1 strength. It's going to be fucking brutal. It's going to be brutal. Is Leviathan Siege Dreadnought still good in Horus Heresy? Tati, I haven't played Horus Heresy in a little while, so I'm not the best person to ask for competitive advice. However, when I was playing it and the rules haven't changed too much, Dreadnoughts seem a little bit OP. They look very strong. So, apologies, I can't give you a better answer though. So yeah, +1 strength and +1 AP with battlesuits is going to be very, very good, I think. Especially if the weapons stay the same. They've also added some stratagems. Movement phase battlesuit unit from your army can arrive 3 inches away. So that +1 strength and AP is pretty much guaranteed with a unit against something that they can deep strike near. Which is good. I do think you're going to see a meta of people taking Deny Deep Strike again. I think while Space Marine players have been taking Infiltrators and the Phobos Librarian for forever, I feel like it's only going to solidify that if people start bringing battlesuits that can deep strike over 3 rather than over 9. Especially with Flamers or any other ranged weapons like Fusion Blasters and something. Fusion Blasters with +1 strength and +1 AP, your tanks are fucked. They are FUKT, all right? They're not gonna have a good time. So that's gonna be pretty brutal, to be honest. They've also got the Torchstar Gambit. 1 Tower Empire battlesuit unit that can fly. Is there many battlesuits? I suppose the only one that isn't a battlesuit that can fly is the Broadsides, right? Steve Rogers says, Leviathan good in Heresy, but slow as fuck. Everyone can just move out your way. Take double guns or drop pod them in. Yeah, drop pod seems to be the best way, right? So I think the only battlesuit that can't fly, maybe stealth suits can't fly, but I feel like they can. Storm Surge. Storm Surge is also a battlesuit. Yeah, that's true. Forgot about the Storm Surge. Not seen one of them in a while. Probably Big Seas was the last one I saw. Yeah, so Broadside and Storm Surge can't fly. So it's not for them. If you're not within engagement, you can make a normal move, but you can't charge. Oh, so you got move, shoot, move. Battlesuits have got move, shoot, move back. Great. And it's a normal move. How far do battlesuits, crisis suits move? Jesus Christ. Oh, no, Jap. Oh, no. How did they move 12? They moved 10. Ah, move, shoot, move 10. I love that. I said ironically. That's going to be brutal. Storm Surge doesn't have the battlesuit. Ah. Well, it can't use this, but it can't fly. So move, shoot, move on crisis suits is going to be absolutely horrific. Move 12 with the Cold Star. Yeah, you can't take units of Cold Star there, I guess. But yeah, they're going to move 10 and then move away 10, which is going to be very frustrating. Especially for 1 CP. Is there any way you can use a stratagem for free in Tau? And then use it again, much like Rights of Battle Captains, maybe. I'm sure someone will know. But But both of these are going to be awful, to be honest. Since we're on the topic, let's talk about Crisis Battle Suits. One of the coolest things about the current edition of Warhammer 40,000 is that every unit gets its own special ability. While it is great for most, and it hits a snag, where massively flexible models need an ability that suits every possible loadout. After all, a bonus that's ideal for close-range flamers might not nearly be as effective as long-range missile pods. Imperial strategists have addressed this issue by spreading flexible tanks like Lehman Russell Gladiators across different day sheets. A big mistake in my opinion. It's not a battle tactic. Also, good point. Also, the most strategic ploys. Thank fuck for that. The new Tower Credit splits Crisis Battlesuits into 3 distinct data sheets based on your classic configurations. And veteran Tower Creditors might recognize a few names from the lore of yore. A Fire Knife, a Sunforge, and Star Scythe. Sunforge configuration melts down heavy targets with twin fusion blasters. Fire Knife Battlesuits mix and match plasma rifles and missile pods to crack elite troops. And Star Scythe teams choose from a buffet of burst cannons and flamers to wipe out mass hordes. So I think like splitting them into 3, like limiting the loadouts is going to be quite interesting, I think. Because like, I don't even know what the best loadout for a Crisis Suit is. I've played against them, obviously. But like, knowing what's actually on them is always crazy because you can take like 9 different weapons. They take like 9 different weapons currently. They take the cyclic ion rakers, which obviously are blasters, whatever. They're always like super popular. And then take flamers as well, so you can't charge them. The burst cannons you hardly ever take. I don't think. I could be wrong. They're also Crisis Battle Suits, but now they get custom abilities to really help out their chosen roles. Take the Crisis Sunforge, which is the plasma one. The plasma boy. No, they're fusion blasters. What's plasma then? Fire Knife Battle Suits mix and match plasma rifles. That's plasma. The knowing tower weapons is fucking ridiculous. It's fucking stupid. Right, okay. That's the fusion, right. The Sunforge ability helps mitigate the low rate of fire on their fusion blasters by giving powerful rerolls against their ideal targets. With the Retaliant Casualty Detachment rule in play, you're firing at Strength 10, AP 5, D6 plus 2 with a reroll on both wound rolls and damage. Great. Great. Just what we need. Crisis. What do the Crisis Suits do now? And what we're going to do is make all their melters reroll wounds. Each time you advance, do not make an advance roll. Instead, add 6 to the move characteristic. They're already really good. They're already really good. Do we need to give them reroll wounds and reroll damage? Are they hitting on what? 3? 2s? They already hit like a brick. And people spam them already. Do we need to make them better? Chucking Farsight to give someone. Yeah, AP4, but obviously within 6, I think they're trying to say. Within 6, they become Strength 10 and AP5, because obviously it's Strength 9 minus 4. Hit on 4s. Yeah, but you guide them. The BS3 now. And then they move 10 inches away with fly. Eradicators have this and they're not broken. Eradicators don't have +1 to wound. +1 strength. They don't have +1 AP. They don't fly with 10 either. And they don't deep strike 3 away. Eradicators move 5 and can't teleport. To fix his town nonsense, Catan needs to get a reduction in points. Catans are fucked, mate. Is it against vehicles and... Did it say vehicles and monsters? No? Ideal targets. Which is probably going to be vehicles and monsters. Catan fucked it, mate. They can be mentioned. 1 unit can. Okay. Right, okay, it's a lot cheaper. You don't know how many points Crisis Suits have because it's a new book. Three separate sheets that can be run 3 times each with 6 suits is 54 Crisis Suits. How many points would be 54 Crisis Suits at today's points? Ah! There we go. Vehicle monster. Excellent. Reroll hit wounds, reroll wounds and damage. Yeah, so doesn't Guided give you +1 ballistic skill these days? I'm not super clued up on Tau, as I said. Guided. Is it for the greater good? Will the points be correct like the Dark Angel Codex, though? No. There's no point looking at the points in the Codex. 3,654 suits. Oh, right, okay. Thank God. So we'll only have to play with like half that. Just like 29 suits, maybe. If they drop 3 away from the Berserkers and kill one, would the Berserkers get to move before they fire and fade? Or would it be the controlling player that chose the order? Let's have a look. 1 tower unit that can fly, whose attacks have been resolved this phase. There's no timing on that, right? Just as you're shooting, you can use it. You can use this stratagem at any point. I think Blood Surge would happen first, because the Blood Surge is immediately after they finish making attacks. Each time any unit is selected to shoot, after that unit has finished making attacks, if any models from this unit were destroyed, you can make a Blood Surge move. This is 1 Tau Empire unit that from your eye that can fly, whose attacks have been resolved this phase. There's no, it's not like immediately after, it's anytime during the phase, which means you can shoot the unit, shoot the rest of your army, then do this, which is interesting. But I think the Berserkers would be first. Gallagher's +1 burst, but only if another unit can see the same target. Yeah, but they're gonna have it. I know they always come with 2 fusion blasts as well, so it's gonna be twice as many shots. Whilst the Eradicators reroll hits, wounds, and damage, it's 1 shot each, except for the multi-melter. Plus any stratagem support, which usually Eradicators don't have. Such as moving 10 out the way, which, again, Eradicators come in, they fail, then die. So... it's all about the support of the rest of the faction rather than an isolated ability. Now can they create 3 fusion blaster shots? New loadout will be max 2. I imagine so, looking at this model. I imagine it'll be 2. They get to move before Tau shoots Jokers after any move. Yeah, I think the Berserkers would be first. Maybe the Fusion Blaster is twin link, which is why they get rerolled wound. No, I don't think so. It says reroll wound there. These new distinctions have another benefit for battlesuit aficionados. Now, no army contain the same datasheet more than 3 times. Each of these figurations is a different datasheet. I mean, you can squeeze up to 9 crisis teams into your roster, ready to retaliate as preemptively as greater good demands. That's the thing, though. Will they keep the unit size as 3 to 6? I think they will. Imagine they made them max unit of 3. That would be funny. That'd be very funny. If you own crisis suits that have different armaments, the current day shoot will be added to legends, so you can keep using more diverse hardpoint combination if you wish of the guns that they deleted. Excuse me. So yeah, if you've got Cyclic Iron Rakers on there, Cyclic Iron Basters, get snapping them off, lads. Get ready to put some Fusion Blasters on there or whatever, I don't know. Commanders can join all 3 of these new units and retain their own flexible weapon options, so you can outfit them according to your chosen bodyguard. Their own abilities focus on supporting the entire unit, with the Enforcer Commander lowering the AP of incoming fire, while the Cold Star turbo boosts its allies so they can keep up with its incredible speed. Are these the same now? Are these the same as they are? Like Enforcer? Same. Okay, thanks. So worse in the AP to make him a little bit more defensive, and then Cold Star make them move 12 and have assault. So advance and shoot and then move 12 again. Great. Excellent. I love that. More Tampa rules on the way. There's also new Crew Hunting Pack, which is the first chance to get your hands on the Tau Codex. But also, this made it funny because it said, like, again, this allows their points to cost to accurately reflect their equipment rather than prices slowed out when the entire problem with 10th edition, or everyone's problem with 10th edition, what seems to be the common like sticking point about 10th edition is that units are priced to the priciest version and everything is free. Where actually you've already just paid for it, so now you have to take the most optimized unit for it to be worth the points. And even then, sometimes it's not worth the points. It's too much or too little. Which is weird. Which is weird to be then, like, kind of like say the quiet part out loud of, like, we've split these up so now we can price them accordingly. When they could have done that before with every unit, but they just didn't want to. Given the number of data sheets we're apparently getting according to Sunday preview, apparently a lot of things are being sent to Legends. How many data sheets is there currently and how many is being lost? Or how many will there be? I prefer this move. Yeah, it's good. I'm not criticizing the move. I'm criticizing the fact that they know there's an issue and they're doing it for one unit rather than the entire game. Obviously, one unit is easier, but they could have done this for the entire game and just had proper points cost everywhere, but they just didn't bother. That's the problem. That's what I'm saying. I like that they've got different points cost for different weapons. Because Fusion Blasters rerolling wounds and damage against Plasma, which I don't know what we'll do, but let's say Plasma's shit. I'd rather this be pointed differently to this one. But there's the entire game. What about the rest of the game, you know? Where that's an issue. 37 data sheets currently, 38 in the new codex. And 2 of those are new battle suits. Well, new in inverted commas. The most adaptable of the Tau Empire auxiliary forces are sharpening their knives ahead of the hunt in this week's Sunday preview. No new Vespids, cringe. You know? No new Vespids. They got the Recruit Hunting Pack. Oh, there's a little box. What's this? Oh, the data cards. Nice. I like it when they put the data cards in. That's cool. I don't think they put the ones in the Dark Angels codex. Dark Angels box, I don't think. You also get a pack of 44 cards containing an army rule, double-sided drone rules cards, 4 combat patrol data sheets, and 38 time per data sheet. The codex and cards come in a special cardboard slipcase and elastic strap so you can tote them around to your game. That's cool. I like that. They did. Oh, I didn't think they did. Oh, I just must have missed them. That's cool. I like that. That's very cute. A little box to put them in. I'll be honest though, I'm not mega excited about painting crew. I just don't care. I'm not a huge Tau fan. I like this guy. And I like the Axolotl. He's cool. That's the other one I want to paint. But 37 data sheets currently, 38 in the new box. How many of these are new? They're definitely new. There's a Recruit Shaper already, I think. And a Recruit Carnivore. Recruit Carnivore, Recruit Fastdog, Recruit Hound, Recruit Shaper, Crutox Riders. There's a Crutox Rider there. Recruit Carnivores, obviously. They don't have the Recruit Berserk, are they called? 3 Recruit Rampager. There's 3 Recruit Rampagers, so that's a new one. Recruit Shaper. Flesh Shaper empowers the pack by butchery. Recruit Rampage. War Shaper. Flesh Shaper. Ah, there's multiple. War Shaper and Flesh Shaper. That's those 2. What's that one then? Is it that one and that one? I think. Oh man, this is fucking. This is fucking crazy. Trying to work out which one's which. Which ones are the characters here, chat? 1, 2. That one? Or is that the leader of the group? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That's just a recruit guy. Right? So there's 2 flesh guys in here, those 2. So that's 2 data sheets instead of 1, surely. The recruit shaper, is the flesh shaper and the war shaper. They'll have those as different data sheets. So that's 3 new data sheets just there. So you're up to 40 there, and you're losing at least 2. Then you've got the crisis battle suits, that's 42. So what's going to go? The Axolotl Rider, that's 43. So there's going to be, what, 5 data sheets removed? Let's think about it. There's 37. I think I've done the maths right there, haven't I? Yeah, 30. There's 37. 37. Okay. 2 new crisis suits. That's 39. A war shaper. We've already got one of the shapers. The rampagers. The axolotl. That's 42. So there's 4. There's also 3 unnamed commander types. Today's article only named 2. Ooh. Interesting. Riptide deleted. Oh, let's fucking go. That'd be so sick. That'd be so sick. The old characters. What old characters do they have? Do they have 5 old characters? Because they need to lose at least 4 or 5, right? Onshi Onva, maybe? What are they? What are those? Yeah, Onshi and Onva, they're gone. They're fucked it. Maybe crew fast stalkers the kill team. Tactical drones. They're just tokens now, right? Maybe tactical drones. How are people not using tactical drones for like actions? 70 points for 4 models with the 4 save. Do you think Vespid go? No new models. They're terrible. Good for doing actions. Cheap. 70 points. Do you think the Tide Wall will go? I don't think the Tide Wall will go. Then again... So if you lose the Tide Wall, that's 3. The 2 fine cast characters, that's 5. Now you're under. You've lost too many. You need to find one back. The old Crew Tox Rider will be replaced. He's there. He's in the box. Tide Wall is 3 entries. Yeah, exactly. So we're at 42 data sheets with the new ones, as far as we're aware. With the new crisis suits, the new crew stuff. There's 38 in the box. You need to lose 4. If you lose the Tide Wall and the 2 fine cast characters, that's 5. No crisis from 1 to 3. Yeah, I've added 2, Nick. 2 crisis. 3 new units. 3 crew units. Crisis commander. Yeah, but then you're losing 6. Then you're losing 6. Where's the other one gone? You've lost too many. That's what I'm saying. Right, okay. MS Paint time. MS Paint time. It's happening. Here we go. Right. Okay. Let me get my brush. Let me get the right size. Let me get red. I'm too far in. Let me make the page bigger. It's pirate software time, okay? Pirate software. I want to fill black. I learned something today with pirate software. What's this? if you do this, wait, paint white, paint white. If I hold space and then, oh, I don't have any arrow keys. 1, 2, 3, 4. Did you know you could do extra sketch? I did not know you could do this. This is with the keypad. Did you know you could do this by holding space? I did not know this. All right, I can play Snake. It's very cool, actually. Anyway, as we said, we have 37 data sheets. 37. Okay, this is how many we have. We need to get to 38. Okay. Right, we have 2 plus 2 crisis data sheets. Okay. I will not be having a video reviewing towers that day, just to clarify. There's 2 crisis squads extra, 2 new crisis teams. That puts us on 39, chat. Okay. We have in this box. Where is it? In this box, 1, 2 new units there. Okay. So 2 new units there. Oh god, how do you do this? So plus 2 in the box. In box. Plus we have plus 1 axolotl. The new root thing. I don't know how to spell axolotl. Okay. Plus 2 new shapers. There's already a flesh shaper, so I'm going to say one of those is staying. There's 3 shapers. What do you mean there's 3 shapers? Does 38 include combat patrol? No, it doesn't. Okay. So look, chat, do the maths. What's happening here? Okay. We're 41. How do we get to 42? Trail shape. How do we get to 42? Did I do this wrong? There's 2 characters there. Trail Shaper was previewed. Three shapers, done. So there's 3 shapers. Is that what we're saying? 2, 2. Oh, that's 5, not 4. Be a dickhead. Right, so that equals 42. But we are losing, supposedly, minus 2 fine cast. 1 fine cast. Right? But then you're saying minus 3. Minus 3 tide wall. This is what chat is saying. We're losing the tide wall. Buildings. Equals not 37, 38. That equals 37, chat. Your maths is wrong. What we're losing. Ryan, you can't have that many missing sheets. Because the maths doesn't add up. The maths doesn't add up. That equals 37. 37, 39, 41, 42, 39, 36. Ah! It's 36. You're missing 2 data sheets. Now, how can I add 5 and then remove 5 and end up with 36? That's not right. All 3 tide wall could be 1 entry. That could be the case. All the commander types are different data sheets in the current index. You're losing drones. Ah, minus 1 drone. Oh, minus 1 drone. Drones. Ran out of space. That's 36. Right, smashed it. All environment tide wall could stay. Yeah, but basically what I'm saying is you can't say there's 9,000 data sheets being removed and then go, yeah, that's what they've lost. But when there's only like 5 units been added. There's another rider unit. Isn't it just different guns? The sniper guy? Isn't he just that's the axolotl? Has he got different guns? Anyway, chat, what I'm saying is, all your maths are wrong. All your maths are wrong. And if your maths is right, and... Oh, excuse me. If your maths is right, then chat is leading you astray. Which is not good. There's the Rampager, the Normal Rider, the Sniper Rider. Yeah, that's what I said. 2 in the box. Plus 2 shape. That's the Shaper. And the Rampagers. This is fun. No wonder Pirate Software does this all the time. Lone Spear. There it is. The Axolotl. Is it Axolotl? Axolotl. Axolotl. Thanks, hon. Axolotl. That's what this is. So, chat, you just repeated it. You're all just bad at maths. This is like kindergarten maths. +5, -5. Or -6. It's all on screen. Stop saying the same things. It's very funny. It's very funny waiting for like people to be like, oh yeah. It's like one at a time. Math hard. Right, okay. So anyway, we worked out. We don't know what's being removed. I enjoyed the little math session. I hope you guys did too. Oh, I've got my keypad thing. I'm a towel player. I want to talk about ADmech now. All right. Okay. Let's move on to the main topic. I think we've tied that pretty well. I think we've done pretty well there. So it's going to be interesting with new Tau. I don't have a Tau army, but it'll be interesting to play against them because I'll either have a great time because I win, or I'll have a terrible time because I'll be losing. But the main topic of the day. Is ADmech players are bad at the game. They give each other bad advice. The army is S tier. I'm just glad that people keep giving each other bad advice. Okay. They keep saying, ADmech bad. You should take the narrative stuff. Whatever was happening with the guard beams last week. Anyway, Meta Monday dropped this week. From our good friend JCMS. And 2 events were won by Adeptus Mechanicus. As you can see, there's quite a few interesting, loads of different factions that have won. We've obviously got Necrons, Hypercraft. World Eaters won the Barry Bash in Canada, run by Scary. Death Guard won one. Necrons won another one. Votan won one. Space Marines Firestorm won one. ADmech Radzone won one, which is arguably the worst one. And also, they won, now it was last week actually, but the Melia Shiloh, a 45-player event. ADmech won 2 different events with 2 very different lists, and only one of them is 19 Iron Striders. So they had a 63% win rate this weekend. So ADmech players, get good fucking scrubs, alright? Shout out to these 5 players who carried the worst faction in the game, allegedly, to 63% win rate. And that one guy getting 80% win rate. Wait. How did Radzone get 5 wins? Didn't Radzone get 5 wins? Oh, 4 and a draw. Okay, that's fine. I feel personally attached. You should. Thomas, you should. Stop being shit. Skitari Hunter Cohort, 77% win rate. This title is S tier, thank you. How about get good, scrub? Look, you could be Skitari Hunter Cohort, but you keep acting like Data Psalm Conclave. Like, what are you playing at? Clearly, scrub, not scrub. Alright. Shout out to Dave Walker for working hard to bring that win percentage down in Manchester. I can't wait. But anyway, so out of nowhere, credit for title. Decknull did title this stream. Shout out to Decknull. Detnal did title the stream, but the stream was stolen from a stream that I made 3 weeks ago. So I don't know if I can credit you for crediting myself. Is that how it works? That was the title of my stream a few weeks ago. And you just changed the faction. But anyway, yeah, so Skitario Hunter Cohort got 77% win rate. Radzone Core got 80% win rate. Out of nowhere, because obviously ADmech, arguably one of the worst factions. Granted, I still think they are one of the worst factions, even with an 80 and 77% win rate for those two particular factions and 63% overall. I do think they are very much leaning on the skew armies, the skew list building, and not everyone's going to be able to do this with ADmech, okay? Not everyone's going to be able to do this ADmech. It's not like Eldar. These are the hardcore players that are good with that army, that know that army inside out. So here's the first list. Can't be asked in worker placement, so giving this another shot. This is at the Fantasia North, which is the first event. This is Rickard's list. So he's taken the Radzone Core, as you can see. Let me just double check the Radzone Core detachment rule. I know I've done most of this. Radzone. I actually went and unlocked everything on my app, so I can actually search for it. Oh, it's not coming up. Is it one word? Rad-Zone? Rad-Zone. This is the bombardment. It's like, you do that thing in battle round 1, you might do some mortal wounds. They can stand firm or take cover. But if they take cover, they become battle shocked. And then turn 2 onwards, they do it on a 1 mortal wound. But they've got the Tech Priest Manipulus, which basically gives out lethal hits to the units attached to. And then this one with the Peerless Eradicator is going to give out sustained hits as well. So it's going to make those pretty shooty. Techno-Archaeologist, I believe, is the denies infiltrate. So it's like you can't deep strike within 12. And then just an absolute ton of Vanguard, as you can see. How many units is this? 1 unit of Rangers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 40 Vanguard, and then 12 Breachers with the heavy art rifles and the hydraulic claws. These are obviously very, very scary, I think. Can you attack? I think you can attach the Manipulus to these as well to give them lethal. Lethal and sustained, which is going to be sick. Leader. Yeah, you can attach into Breachers. So you attach one of those to the Breachers. You can give out a 4+ invulnerable save to the Cattle from Breacher. He gives out lethal hits. There's the enhancement to give out sustained hits as well. So one of these Breacher units becomes very fucking scary. Yeah, Techno-Archaeologist is 12 inch no deep strike. Yeah, so there's one of those for no deep strike. So imagine that's on like the Ranger unit, I imagine. Just for like deep strike now at home. There's 2 actually. There's 2 Techno-Archaeologists. What's Radial Suffusion? Can't remember that one. Let's double check. Radial Suffusion. For the second battle round onwards, when resolved with the fallout effects of Rad Bombardment, if the bearers on the battlefield roll D6 for each enemy within 60 deployment zone, in addition to those that with you. Oh, so it makes the Rad zone a little bit larger for exploding. Tech Priest Maniples. They are, yeah, exactly. 2 Tech Priest Maniples, 2 Techno-Archaeos. So, denied deep strike. That's actually having 2 units, so that is really great. Radial Suffusion probably on the backline unit with the Rangers will be really nice. So that's decent. He's got Scorpius Doom Rider for another transport of another one. But then he's got a Calidus Assassin for Vex, which is cool. So any battle tactics, they can deny it and make it an additional CP. A Lord Inquisitor Kyria Draxus, which also has a 18-inch lone op ability. So you can attach it to any infantry unit. You can make, on a 2+, 18 inches, they can't be targeted with range weapons. And Canis Rex. Just take a knight, baby. So yeah, he's dropped an Imperial Knight in there. Canis Rex isn't bad. He's not bad for the points these days. He's all right, and it's a little bit of shooting power, which ADmech don't really have outside of these 2 Breachers. So it's reliant on 50 infantry doing actions, holding objectives. The Breachers being horrific. The Infiltrators are a nice unit. The Dream Rider, I'm not sure what he's going to be transporting in particular with the Dream Rider. Maybe just a unit of Vanguard. Maybe this Infiltrators, which would be quite nice. And then you got Draxus for denying shooting a lone op unit. So to protect your back line, you've got Deep Strike denial with the Techno-Archaeologists. And then Manipulus just pump out a bunch of stuff. Let me just double check what the Autoclavic does. I think that's the better shooting attacks. Is it not anti-infantry 2+? Autoclavic Denunciation. The Bearers model has anti-infantry 2+ and anti-monster 4+. Yeah, so he becomes really good in shooting and combat. I don't think he's that good in shooting, is he? Manipulus. Nipperlips, Magna Rail Lance, or the Transonic Cannon. So Transonic Cannon. Oh, it's a Devastating Wounds Flamer. Oh, that's hype. That's really hype. So a Dev Wounds Flamer, 2 up against infantry, 4 up against monsters. That's hype. That's so good. I'll say it again, whoever wrote this credits, this is a prank before handing their notice in and walking out laughing. But yeah, that's a really hype combo. A Flamer with anti-infantry 2+ is great. With Dev Wounds as well, at 2 damage. So that's sick. The giving out lethal hits as well is great, and the sustain, sorry. So it's a pretty fun list, I think. I think that's got some real good legs. I think the breaches are obviously really, really good. They're really, really scary with the heavy art rifles and hydraulic claws. They're really good at shooting, really good at combat. And the knight in there, Canis Rex. I've not seen Canis Rex for a while. The 435. He's alright. He denies kills, obviously, because his character jumps out. He can use the stratagem for free, which is cool. Always crits on a 5. Range weapons decent with his Chainbreaker Las Impulsor. Damage strength D6, sustained hits 1. So on a 5, it triggers another hit. Damage 4, blast. Strength 14 -3. It's a decent one, and obviously he's got freedom hand to bitch slap people at strength 9, damage 9. So that's a good list, I think. That's quite a scary list. There's obviously 50 infantry. They're hard to shift as well, because there's just so many of them. They're easy to hide because they're on tiny bases. They shoot pretty well, I would say. The max unit of 10 is annoying, but I think they do shoot pretty well, to be honest. So, great list. Well done, Ricard, for winning that event. It's a very, 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 very balanced list. I don't think it's too spammy, because obviously people, when they talk about ADmech, they expect to see 18 to 20 Dragoons, the big walkers. Like the other list, which is Melia Shiloh. I can't remember the guy's name. Peyton Priest. There we go. Hyson in the 41st Millennium. This is Skitari Hunter Cohort. This is the one that benefits all the Skitari units. Skitari. Let's have a look. Skitari. So this one, Skitari Infantry Mounted or Iron Strike Ballistari units in the army have the stealth ability, so that's pretty nice already. And also, over 12, you get the benefit of cover. So +1 save over cover essentially reduces ballistic skill by 1, and they are all -1s at hit, which is good, because Skitari do go down in a stiff breeze. You got the Skitari Marshal with the Veiled Hunter. Veiled Hunter is, after both players deployed, you can select up to 3 Skitari infantry units and redeploy those, or put them in strategic reserve. And the Marshal is pretty nice, because the Skitari Marshal is the relatively new character. He gives out reroll hit rolls, and you can use stratagems twice, which is cool. I don't know the stratagems from this detachment in particular, but if anyone's watching and want to highlight some of the more interesting stratagems for Skitari Cohort, it's been a while since I've looked at them. However, Skitari Marshal with the redeploy and Techno Archaeologist, so obviously deny deep strike 12. He's at 1, 2, 3, 4, 40 Vanguard. 40 Vanguard, obviously they're really, really good. 2 Dune Riders for carting them around, and then 3, 6, 9 Iron Strider Ballistari, and also after the Sterilizers and the Infiltrators, he has 9 Sidonian Dragoons. So he's maxing out. He's trying to max out on them walkers. That is how much in Ballistari? Let's work it out. Ballistari. They are, for reference, chat. It did that thing again where it was about to dox me. Ballistari. Ballistari, just for reference, are £37.50. So if he has 18 of them, he has spent around £675. Or bought a 3D printer. So he's got 9 Strike Ballast Stars, all with las cannons. Obviously, the las cannons are pretty hype. Twin Cognus are the twin, so they're twin linked. But 3 las cannons, they're pretty good. They're only 1 shot each. That's the downside to them, but rerolling wounds is nice. 3 units of sterilizers, so they're the ones with the it's taser goads and flechette blasters. Oh no, 4 phosphor torches. There we go. The phosphor torch is the flamers, so 3 units of flamers. Sagarian infiltrators are really cool. They're probably for the infiltrators are probably for the transports. That's what I think. That was what it seems. I would probably, out of this list, the Doom Riders would probably be transporting the infiltrators, just because they're really good, but they do Dynasty free, so they probably want to transport, and they can shoot all their flechette blasters out the top. And then more Sidonian Dragoons with Taser Lancers. So 9 combat ones and 9 shooty ones. And obviously the Calidus. The Calidus is like stapling most lists these days. The Calidus is such a great assassin. It's kind of like the Colexus in 7th edition was the only assassin you saw, and it was in every list. Now the Calidus is the one that you take in every list. But the Dragoons, for reference, this is the Sidonian Dragoons with Taser Lancers, because you can take another unit, the shooty one, but they're really shit. You can advance, charge and advance and fall back, and reroll desperate escape tests with this unit. They have Taser Lance, which are anti-walker 2. So obviously, if you see a dreadnought, they fucked it. Land, so +1 to wound, and then sustain hits 2 at 4 attacks, strength 7, -2 damage. And there's 9 of them. So they're like a really good profile. At T7, wound 7, OC2. The Dragoons, whilst expensive per model, are just a great unit. It is just a great unit. That's why they are £37.50 each. The worst buy is 675 quid is only 1,200 points. Yeah, I think ADmech are probably one of the most expensive armies to buy. Just because everything is very expensive. Like, everyone thinks like, oh yeah, Gene Stealer Cult's the most expensive army to buy because you need so much. But I think it's probably ADmech are pushing it now. I do wonder. Maybe we should do that. Work out what the most expensive army on average is to build. 2,000 points. If we take like a couple of winning lists, a couple of decent competitive lists, and work out how much they cost and average it out, and do that to a couple of factions. Because I've got to say, it's probably ADmech now. GSC Combat Patrol helps so much. Yeah, let's fucking not use that then. All Specs did it 2 weeks ago. Well, you know what All Specs didn't do? You know what All Specs didn't do? Put out a really cool video about Streaking Grime today that you should go watch. But Midwinter Minis fucking did he? An hour before mine. I texted him, it was very funny. I was like, get out of my head, and he told me I was a copycat. But yeah. Poor Hammer did it. Poor Hammer God. I've never watched any of their stuff, but it's like they're always like an hour and a half videos, and they do seem to do really well. And it's just the opposite of what you think would be good on YouTube. But anyway, yeah. So like a very expensive list, but obviously a very good list. I think the sterilizers are great. Obviously the Ballistari are great. And it's just like 40 to 50 inch infantry seems to be stock, like standard. An hour of L takes. It's a podcast. Okay. Gets a lot of views for a podcast. Did All Specs actually do a cost video 2 weeks ago? Did they actually? That is 5 days ago. Did they actually do it 2 weeks ago? Or is that just like oh, they did it a few weeks ago. Man, he just gets so many views, doesn't he? They mostly complained about how bad GD is for an hour. That sounds like my stream. I don't see it. I don't see it. Every 40k faction cheapest 2k. Yeah, like you could. And that probably wouldn't be the same though, would it? If it was like the competitive army rather than just an army. If it was like YouTube videos with so much speed, it's inhuman. Like, let's be real. He could probably say it himself. The videos don't take much to make. It's just typing words out on a PowerPoint. I didn't get it. It's working. So get it, King. You know what I mean? You can have video ideas when Kirov isn't here. Yeah, Kirov does like to steal a lot of my video ideas, that's for sure. Every time I talk about something on Wednesday, Kirov makes a video about it, and I'm like, bro. Bruh, what's going on? Bruh, can you not? I bet you could do it just as quick with MS Paint. I do love a good MS Paint video. I do love a good MS Paint video. How to tell chat they're dumb. Draw it in colours. Do you remember when Allspecs copied my video as well? When I talked about the Pythagoras and he used the same example? That was funny. I do like how much info he gets into his videos. So I can just pause and flick through the cards and gets everything I need out of them. That's the thing. I do wonder what Allspecs' watch time is like. Like per video. Surely it's really short, because a lot of people come here and go, oh yeah, just click through the cards and then leave. Oh, in my videos, people watch like 60%, which is pretty hype. If I put out a 10-minute video, they watch for 6 minutes. But if someone watches a 10-minute Allspecs video and then just clicks through and screenshots the cards, that doesn't take 6 minutes. You know? The face you pulled looking at his views then is really counting down the time until you turn up one day as an ASMR cat person. No, I don't think I have the looks for ASMR, ironically. Funnily enough, I don't think I have the looks for the voice. I mean, listen to his videos whilst I'm driving. I'm not criticizing. Ultimately, he's doing really well. It'd be damn for me. It'd be bad for me to criticize. I'm not criticizing. All I'm saying is, if I was making presentation videos, I would probably put out more videos than once a week. You know, that's all I was saying. It's like there's not much production there. That's all. It's just like not ramble, but you know, like talking to a microphone and then overlay some cards. He's obviously going to put time into the cards, which is cool. I'm not saying it's bad content. It's not for me, definitely. I do not care for it. It's not aimed at me. But he's doing well, so fair play to him. People don't like his voice, that's fine. But people don't like my voice, that's also fine. As I know him personally as well, so I'm not going to like shit on him. I won't consider him a friend, but I know him. And I've played against him a few times. Maggie don't need to do ASMR. He got enough income from that secret VTuber channel. I wish. I wish, bro. I don't like your voice, but I know you personally. Also very true. Also very true. Also, Tom, why are you playing Fallout 4? Stop playing Fallout 4 and watch my stream, you bastard. But anyway, I think we got distracted with the ADmech topic, so I'm just going to close it out before I finish. But I do think there's some legs in ADmech. I think they have to be one of those that you have to skew in such a way where you have to spam breaches or spam Iron Striders. I prefer the breacher list. I think it's a bit more varied. The first one we looked at with the 12 breaches and the Knight, I thought that was cool. I like that list. The 18 Dragoons is just, it's 700 quid of 600 points, or what, 600 points, whatever it was. So I prefer the first one. I do think some ADmech lists will have legs, but ultimately, I don't think that the results this weekend are indicative of the entire player base. I think these are two people that have done very, very well. Very, very well. And I do think if more people played into it, the win rate might jump up a little bit. But ultimately, the people playing ADmech now have to be the hardcore, die-hard fans, you know, not people playing them casually. I think people probably jumped on them because they had them from last edition and realized they probably don't like the playstyle, you know? There are some legs in ADmech, all on the chickens. Yeah, I agree. There you go. I think that's all I've got to say about ADmech. I think with the right list, people can do pretty all right. But I think a lot of people want to play lists that they like, which is also fine. Which I also appreciate. But the problem is with that is that if the rest of the book is pretty shit, except for 2-3 units, then you're going to struggle, aren't you? Or if the Dragoons second-hand 3D printed or even China cast. Ultimately, does it matter? Does it really matter? I'm playing Old World this weekend. I'm using a 3D printed army. Are people going to be a knobhead to me if I win? Probably. But ultimately, does it matter? As long as they look right, you put effort in. I'm taking non-painter shit, so. But as long as it looks right, you put effort in. Does it matter what they are? As long as they look okay. Like, ultimately, I don't like 3D printed scans and all that, like counterfeit stuff. But if you're using like things that are like similar vibe, then I think that's okay. Money-wise, it comes into it. Less of a barrier of the 700 quid. Yeah, definitely. Of course. That's what I'm saying. That's what I kind of said when I said it as well. I said, like, ultimately, he spent £700 on Dragoons or 3D printed them because it's just unaffordable otherwise. Yeah, but they're not going to hate me because of my 3D prints. Great. Great. Okay. Okay. But yeah, so so I think that's all I've got to say for ADmech. Is there anything else we want to say about ADmech? Did I miss anything? Anyone else want to pipe in with their opinion about it? It's a little bit, I will say it's a little bit quiet this weekend. There's not much drama. We covered the Toronto drama on Friday of the fact they deleted the stream. You know? They deleted the stream. Also, Mini Wargaming deleted their video, which I thought was interesting. The one from Friday. Which I thought was weird. Because we got Spies, who hasn't posted a screenshot yet. But yeah, we looked at Mini Wargame's latest video about quitting YouTube, and then they've deleted that, which I think is probably the best call. But deleted it without saying anything, pretty strange. Pretty strange, to be honest. Like, ultimately, I think it's okay to delete a video if you think you've been a knobhead. I've done it in the past, but I think you should probably say something, you know? Like, because the video's gone. It was the same day as the Ravish Star one, I think. Was it? I was saying, no, same day as the Banter Bat rep. So they had another video about Matt from Mini Wargaming quitting YouTube. They haven't said anything publicly. Brian coming clutch. Have they actually posted something? Okay, there you go. Well, many of the responses were positive. I was finding too many people were misunderstood. Were misunderstand the situation and decided to remove it. The thing is, though, that's in a private Discord. That's in a private Discord. If you've got a YouTube channel, use your YouTube channel to make public statements about it. Don't put it in a private thing. I think. You know? I think they did the right thing in deleting it. It was very clickbait, and the topic was, whilst understandable, also a bit strange because it was kind of like, we're doing so well, we've hired 4 members of staff, we've bought 15 printers, we need money, we're gonna suffer. It was a bit weird. But also, just like, yeah, just like, use the community tab. Blaming the viewers for misinterpreting is not good luck either. No, exactly. It's a little bit... Yeah, it's a sorry, like, I'm sorry you felt that way. You know, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you feel that way. It's not really an apology. It's a tax bill. Honestly, Steve, the more I think about it, the more I think you're probably right. But say something, you know? Say, we removed that video because it didn't come across the way we wanted it to come across. It's you, not me. Yeah, literally, Jordan. Anyway, chat, if you want to watch the video, I did download it. Okay. Where is it?
All right, I know that
I can watch it whenever I want.
is a little
okay.
alarming, so I'll get.
Look. Every fucker is deleting stuff. Okay. Everybody is deleting stuff these days. It's crazy. Look, just own it. Let me watch it on stream. I'm not having to get into the habit of downloading shit just in case. And I did, and here it is. I downloaded James Somerton. Do you remember when I said James Somerton had an apology? I downloaded that, and he's deleted that too. Do me a favor, screenshot and put it on Discord. No, it's going to be for a thumbnail first, mate. Let me do my thumbnail first. I'm going to... Do I take my video? The reaction bollocks, as Magoo called it. Yeah, you don't have the screenshot. You called it reaction bollocks. Get fucked. All right? Get fucked, moderator. You said this React Andy is bollocks. So me screenshotting is also bollocks now. No React Andy anymore. Not allowed it on stream because Magoo said no. But anyway. Do I make the video? Do I make the video about it? Call it quitting YouTube with Matt's face in it? That would be funny. That would be funny. Good, go back to being a proper 40k YouTuber. I talk about 40k for like 12 hours a week. 12 hours a week, I'll talk about 40k. I'll talk about 40k all the time. And I uploaded a video today about 40k. Have you watched it? Look at it. Look at it. Painting a blood angel. Painting a blood angel.
When I say the word
look, there's a blood angel in it, look. Watch. There it is. There's the blood angel. The blood angel's there. And you can see. Very cool models. Very cool Dark Souls models. There's zero incentive for him to chat 40k. 9% of the members come from nonsense. I only do listen. That would be funny. Can we just watch your painting video on this stream right now? No, because I need the ad revenue because I need people to watch the video. It's got a sponsor on it. If it doesn't get enough views, I will literally not get money for advertising Dakar Squadron. Okay. In all honesty, though, a lot of your content does seem to be moving away from 40k. Is it just not getting the views? I think I've been like trying new things out on stream. You've probably noticed. But also, I'm a bit tired of just like chasing what everyone else is doing. You know? Like talking about the latest list. Like everyone's already done it. Like the problem is now is I feel like I took a really big ego hit when I went to the World Championship. So why would so me talking about competitive 40k feels a bit redundant until I go improve myself a little bit. And 40k's got a little bit stale, I think. related to Warhammer. Yeah, like obviously, like sometimes it's not completely like focused on a list or the game or an army or whatever. But yeah, I don't think I've gaslit people into thinking that I am a 40k channel. I'm a guy who likes Warhammer that makes YouTube videos, and I don't know, like every video is related to Warhammer here, and every stream, mostly. I stream 20 hours of 40k at the weekend. I'm a bit like, why do people think I don't do Warhammer? I literally streamed 40k for 20 hours in 2 days. I was talking about 40k AI art there. Fair enough. It's still 40k related. Talking about 40k cheaters. That one, this is the only stream that's not really about Warhammer. Am I going mad? Am I losing something? I'm just a bit confused, you know? This is the one video I've released in God knows how long. Talk about latest. These are latest. These are latest, bud. I can do popular. Popular videos. It's all Warhammer related. But that's not what people are asking. I should specify I meant broader 40k or broader than competitive 40k. Yeah, like, because like, I'm just not sure because I've seen that said a few times. Like someone said it on Friday as well, and it's just like, it just made me think like, what am I not doing something? I'm not. Sorry, Jace. Hopefully I hope you don't feel like I'm like singling you out. I just saw someone say it on Friday. It made me think over the weekend, and then you've said it as well, and I'm a bit like, what am I doing wrong? Like, I'm not like other channels, definitely, but that's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. I don't like being like other channels. If I'm like other channels, then you just watch the other channels. Did you see my first message? No. Like, well, what it's worth, I love it when you go broader than just 40k. I think you have good takes and good energy. I think you're good, baby. Thanks, bro. Ignore what chat says, apart from me listening to me. All right. No. Steve, you're probably the worst person I could listen to whilst live. Outside of that, yeah, maybe. I think because you don't do complete faction / codex review anymore. I've reviewed every codex. I didn't do a specific video for the Dark Angels one, but I did a stream for the Dark Angels one. I don't understand. We've just not had anything. It's been quiet. 40k is relatively quiet because people aren't caring in the minute. Outside of live, I'm actually a decent person. Yes, you are. There you are correct there. What do you tell your family to do? I tell them to make videos. Hey, Brian, for this too, mate. Appreciate it. Worse, I thought that was me. I've lost the context, but I appreciate the $2 though. Is it because I've been doing old world content? Is that what's up? I literally released a battle report a week ago. It got 3,000 views. No, I released a battle report. Like, I'm a Warhammer. Please, guys, I'm a Warhammer channel. I'm planning on doing this again, but the number's not big enough. You know? I did a battle report. I do painting videos. I did a 3D printing. I've done multiple old world videos, to be fair. 1, 2, 3 out of the last 8. But old world's really popular. Said Steve was worse to read live. Okay, I get you. Are we watching a man get gaslighted into thinking he isn't a Warhammer channel? That's exactly what's happening. That's what I'm confused about. Everyone's saying I'm not a Warhammer channel. Look at all the everything's Warhammer. I don't know. Hey, Necros, thanks so much for joining the boys club. Really appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Member.
I joined, but we had battle reps and doing battles live. They don't get views, mate. And we've kind of like had this conversation. I hardly do battle reports because they don't really get views. I do battle. I've been trying this new member goal to get a battle report because that'll tell me people actually want it. If people don't become members to get a battle report, it tells me they don't want it. You know, battle reports don't get that many views. Like, they don't get memberships, they don't get views. So I have to go with what gets views and gets likes and stuff like that. That's kind of like literally how I put food on the table. And what gets views and likes is talking about Warhammer, which I do all the time. You know, I don't do live battle reports every Friday anymore. I do them probably once a month. Because I haven't done one in a few weeks because I did the Goonhammer. That was supposed to be a battle report stream. This Friday I'm not because I'm going to an event. But I'll probably stream this Friday. And then we had the Old World stream there a month ago. And I'm sure we had a battle report. I don't think I did a battle report for a long time because I was butthurt about losing. But yeah, I haven't done battle reports in a while, but I'm not a battle report channel. I'm a channel that sometimes does battle reports. If you're coming for battle reports, you're going to be very upset. Or cooking streams. Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, that was funny. You know? The cooking stream is what was way more popular than any battle report I've done in a while. So... I know, but your battle reports are so enjoyable. I know. I like making battle reports, but the problem is I have to, and I say it all the time, I do kind of have to like follow the trend of like, if it's not sticking, I do have to stop throwing, if that makes sense. You know, I still do battle reports, you know, but the thing is if you just look at like the most recent one that I did offline, New Necrons versus ADmech, it got like less than 5,000 views. You know, ultimately that sadly, I love it. I love making them. I think they're really fun and I'm always super proud of them. But sadly, other people do it better than me and they get more views. You know, like other people make battle reports consistently and when I make them, they don't hit off. So it's very hard to make them consistently because I'm a one-man band. I do everything by myself. You know, I rely on the goodwill of other people to play, help run cameras and stuff like that. But ultimately, everything I do, every video is ultimately gone through me, and I don't have the energy to keep putting out videos that take 4 or 5 days to make that only get 5,000 views. You know, Legions Imperialis. Whilst I had Josh edit this one, it took like 3 days to make, and it got 30,000. That's literally like 6 times as better, and it was quicker to make. You know. Ultimately, battle reports don't work for me, and that's what I've realized. I realized that a long time ago, and I haven't consistently made battle reports for a very long time. Even the new Space Marine Codex one, it did better, but it took a long time to get there. If you did battle report with Valrak, that would get a lot of views. Yeah, but that wouldn't be getting that wouldn't get a lot of views because of me. It'd be getting a lot of views because of Valrak, which I have done in the past. And I love Valrak, and that's very cool. Ultimately, I need content to survive by myself rather than relying on Valrak for views. So... I make a lot of Warhammer content. I have probably one of my best ideas ever coming out on Saturday. Okay, there's a leak. Right, there's a very, very interesting, funny video coming out on Saturday. It's not a battle report. All right, it's not a battle report. Ultimately, battle reports are very hit and miss. I can't consistently keep making videos that don't get views. I have to make videos that do get views, and a lot of the views now. A lot of the videos I make now, I enjoy making. Okay. Some of them pop off, some of them don't. Like I tried painting Old World. I thought that was a fucking sick video. It did not pop off. Very annoying. The SpongeBob one, sick video, did not pop off. It did okay. You know? But the printing one did fucking banging 14,000 views. You know? But there's so many people making battle reports. Like, I could go battle report. And then sort by... Let's do this week. Upload date or view count. Let's go lowest views. That's highest views. Let's do this week upload date. So just today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. That's the one that's not out yet. 21, 22, 24. 24 videos today. 24 videos today. You know? Like, why would you watch mine when there's 24 other ones to watch? That's the thing. There's too much competition for a tiny niche, which is why I use Warhammer to make other videos. What I personally do, is look what other people are doing on YouTube that are popular, that aren't in Warhammer, and I'm trying to do what they're doing, but with Warhammer. That's what I do now. I don't make battle reports. You need to get Peachy on to play some random Warcry, as the game chat is what will draw people in. I do have ideas for doing that. I think someone just said it as well. Do like interviews whilst playing games. That's a great idea. But also, it's difficult to have a conversation whilst you're playing in a game. I feel like I can work. I feel like I'm on the cusp of working that out. That is how I worked it out. Because every fucker's doing a podcast interviewing each other again now. It's the craze. It was a craze 2 years ago. It's back up. Invite your mate over and talk to them again, who also makes a podcast. Mike, you make a lore video and help me come up with a cool title for my Imperial Knight Baron. No. I'm not very good with lore. I'm so into everything else's lore, I can't fit 40k, and I think that's what I realized. I know everything about Dark Souls and Elden Ring, but now I realize I just can't fit. I can't fit 40k, and that's why I struggle. Another white boy with a podcast, yeah. It is quite funny because there's like YouTubers that just like go and collaborate with one YouTuber, and then the next week they're doing the same content, which is very funny. Do like hot ones and see how much sprue they can eat before they die. That's a sick idea. Invite me and I'll teach you lore. We can have a podcast. And then I can do a podcast where you teach me be good at games, win-win, catching. That'd be funny. That would be funny. That would be a good podcast. But you're in Sweden, so that's no good. I have been wanting to start a podcast though, but it wouldn't be like interviewing random paint company or random GW employee. It would be three bros hanging out, and sometimes as guests. I'm in Sweden, but I'll come and visit. If you want to do a podcast though, you'd have to come visit quite a lot. And it's probably expensive both ways. Maybe adding some adult beverages. Yeah, exactly. A building / painting interview would be nice and chill. Yeah, the one that GW did with Andy Serkis was hyped, to be fair. Maybe do more gaming content. You seem to enjoy it. Yeah, I've like, except for, outside of like things that I've had to go do, a Friday is like the day that I'm like, I call it the game night. So if I might be playing some Warhammer, I might be playing a board game, I might be playing Helldivers 2. You know, it's game night. So Friday, I feel like it's a little bit more right. I think I've got like a good setup now for the streams. I've kind of like, I don't know if you've noticed, I've done a lot of work like solidifying each stream day as like a unique thing. So Monday is like Monday is like drama news, tournament news, 40k news. Wednesday is like news that's happening around gaming, but like also just like popular things I'm talking about. Like I was one of the first ones to talk about Willy Wonka before H3H3 and Moist Critical and all that lot, you know. So Wednesday's like a little bit more open. Then Fridays is a bit more focused on just things that have other things that have happened in Warhammer. But then I'll play games, you know. You had coffee time, now alcohol time. Would love to see a Hellstorm Lonely Planet guide to local hobby places. What's a Lonely Planet guide? Before Sky News in the House of Commons. Literally. Kong Stuart, I'm always first. And his circuits like Gollum King Kong. Have I not seen that? Yeah, he did a painting video with Warhammer and Peachy. Peachy taught him because it was for the Demon Hunters game. I think he voiced in it. Carpool miniature painting. Drive around Sheffield and get passengers to build and paint miniatures like carpool karaoke, but hobby based. See, these are good ideas. These are good ideas. Like I said, I don't make battle report content, so like doing things that are popular but with Warhammer involved is a good idea. Doing what everyone else is doing in Warhammer is not a good idea. Doing a presentation about a new book, doing a battle report, doing a list review of a tournament thing. They're all shit ideas, chap. Okay, I don't do that. And one day, the wider community is going to notice. 1 million subscribers, all right? That's what I'm going for, 1 million. We'll get it. I don't make Warhammer content. I make content with Warhammer in it. I've been saying that for years, and if you've not noticed, you've not been looking. Yeah, if you want a lot of members fast, do the member challenge, so many members, and you'll shave your head and beard. Georgie would break up with me, so that one's out off the cards, but I am getting a tattoo. Should I change it now? I've got to put like mini... I want to find a way for this thing here. This thing here. I want to put tattoo. Chat chooses tattoo is 1,000. But I need like mini goals and I don't know how to lay it out. If Georgie breaks up with you, I can date you. Oh, hello. Oscar, let's go. You just want me for my clout though. Look, I'm not hot. You are. You only want for me for my clout. So, Lonely Planet was a travel guide for people to find offbeat places on the cheap rather than the typical tourist style. So FLG's little gaming club tournaments. Ah, okay. Let me write that down. Lonely Planet. Lonely. Where's my pen? Lonely Planet. That does not work. Try this. Lonely Planet. Hobby places. Okay. I'll look that up then. That seems like a good idea though. See, that's good. That's good content, you know? I don't even notice. I wrote that in my creeper pen. I'm not being interviewed in a car where I can't see out the windscreen. I was like, what are you on about? And then I remembered. Steve got in my car once, and I drive a car with a heated windscreen. However, I've had that car for 6 years, and only the driver's side has the heated bit that still works. You know? Only the driver's side still heats up and defrosts. So you'd have to defrost it. You can sit in your car and wait for your car to get warm. However, Steve was in the front because we were at my event. I think it was my event. He was playing now as the TO. We were in the same hotel, so I gave him a lift. And yeah, so like it defrosted my side, but not his. And I started driving, and he hated it. You read any stolen ideas book? No, it's a piece of scrap paper that I have in front of me. It has a picture of Gojo, as you can see, and some titles. Things used. Things you should buy or print for the old world. I did that one. Former employee exposes $600,000 Kickstart scam. I never finished that one. I got bored of editing it. Bloody Ford drivers know shit about their heated windscreens because it's fucking elite. All right, Damon? It's elite. I think a good idea would be what manufacturers for be good for. What manufacturers for be good for? Mercy got on a win there. What hobby supplies, i.e. Citadel's the best brushes, Army Painter's the best brushes. Oh, so you want to be like, out of all of the paints, this is the best paint brand. Out of all of the brushes, this is the best paintbrush brand. I'm allowed to admit that it's an offensive drive like that. Is it? If you got full clear vision, it's just the passenger side can't see out of it very much. Also, allegedly. I just turn my heaters on and leave the car running, then just lock the car and take the keys. Oh, I just start driving, mate, because mine's already defrosted. Yeah, I've stolen ideas on the front, crossed out in crane, and yoink and twist scrolled underneath, which I also stole. You know, a niche idea I've had that probably might not be very good, but still is doing a review of different painting tutorials. That's actually not a review. That's a video I'm working on at the minute, actually. So a little leak as well. Outside, probably after the one that I've just leaked about Saturday being very, very good. No one in Warhammer has done it. Not one person has ever done this video. The one I'm releasing on Saturday is very good. I was telling Stewie about it earlier. He was pissing himself at the idea. And I was like, it's a good idea. It's very, very good. All right. So that's going to be fun. But another idea I've got that I'm working on at the minute is I'm stealing videos from two other channels. With basically they're doing something and I'm going to steal the idea but using a 3D printer. Because that's a fun video. Also, I realized my name doesn't bear well with my ideas. Does Mas Varric, we see you? Is Varric lurking in my stream? Isn't he live? It's Monday. Doesn't he stream on a Monday? Maybe? Isn't he live now? Oh, he's not live. What the fuck? No wonder everyone's still chatting. But anyway, I've enjoyed chatting about this. Adepticon next week. Any plans? Do I stream Adepticon next week? 3 AM Adepticon stream. It's gonna be AOS, right? I love this song. It's so good. He sends good video ideas and came in chat and came running. I've started to keep video ideas fairly secret now. Because too many times I've chatted to people about ideas I've had and had them stolen. And it's like getting a bit ridiculous. So I've started to not trust people. I'll leak little bits where it's like, oh, I'm kind of doing this. You know, there's a cool video coming out. It's really good, you know. But I'm not outright saying video ideas anymore. You know, if you're telling me I'm in chat, I can't help it. But like, I don't say things out loud anymore because so many people steal ideas. It's ridiculous. By the way, Mike, I'm watching my YouTube channel on Friday. Got this great video idea. Imagine. I think it's pretty much everything but AOS 4th will be a definite. Oh, so it's a 40k reveals? Is it 40k reveals as well? I didn't actually know. I'm going to update my overlay so it says out of 1,000. And then I'm going to add another one that says, like, this is the goal now. Chat chooses. That's 2 O's. Chooses tattoo. I'm not looking forward to the tattoo idea, by the way, chat, because I'm not very good at getting tattoos. Oh, I did stream but only for 2.5 minutes. Good. Let me have a look. I probably should stop streaming soon because I've been live for 2. I've been live for 2. I'm interested to see what the terrain's like at Adepticon because it's never been good. Oh, they're doing everything? And teasers? They're announcing they're doing teasers. Is that every game? I like how 89% of you want me to do it. Who's the one person who didn't? I say make him get his 1116 championship list as that tattoo. We could. No Blue Ball or Titanic. Is Titanic even a game anymore? No Legions. Yeah. No Blue Ball. Yeah. Is Titanic actually a game? No MSVG. Yeah, they just never do that, do they? Fucking 3 a.m. 3 a.m. stream. Do they not like try to do a reveal during a normal time of day for the UK? We made you. You know? The real poll needs to be who's going to be up at 3 a.m. Yeah, like I'm going to do it. I'll do it at 450 members. How's that? Because it's going to be worth it. I want this though. I want the I'll see out Bone Reaper dog. Don't worry if the time was off. Daylight saving time was going to affect for the US, but not the UK. Okay, the daylight saving times. Last year, the MS Middle Earth community was so pissed, announced big releases of Middle Earth, then gave us 1 diorama. Excellent. Dog is for Warcry. Yeah, maybe. They're doing an Underworld announcement though. They do have an Underworld's. They already have an Underworld's team though. A Warcry dog would be hype. Also, I love how Louise made a video about them hyping reveals with cool critters and then just do it again. Yeah, people seem to share little dog things, like little critters, a lot. No sculpted base and not Underworld. Oh. Oh, well, that's cool. Do I play Warcry again, chat? Do I ask Peach if he wants to come play Warcry? When I get the new team. Underworld's announcement is they've got your money, they're not supporting it now. Old World, not Underworld. Should I ask Peach if he wants to come play Warcry when these come out? I don't think these will be that far away either, I don't think. Oh, I don't know Necromunda. I've never played Necromunda. It looks awful. As a rule set, it looks awful. That means, I wonder if they'll announce another faction. But when are Orcs going to come out? That's the thing. Like, they might announce another Old World faction, but when are Orcs coming out? Wasn't that like a month ago? It was a Dark... When did Dark Angels get announced? Because it was the same day. Then I go live and we had to talk about fucking Dark... They talked about Orcs for like 50... Yeah, there you go. The Orcs came out on the 20th of January, so over a month ago. Nearly 2 months ago. And there's no date for it. They said the next Old World faction is Orcs, and they showed some models, and they said Empire afterwards. Oh, okay. Well, when are Orcs coming out, then? Yeah, I'll be interested to see this. If it's a cool Warcry team, I might ask Peach if he fancies it. I remember with Old World is with Old World it costs more per model than AOS. No, it doesn't, does it? I don't think it does. Everything in Old World comes in boxes of 20. Doesn't it? Not to outright say you're wrong. I just don't think that's correct. I was quite impressed with a lot of the prices. Then again, £50 for skeleton chariots is fucking ridiculous. For 3? £47.50 for 3? It does so for the box of 20 Tomb Kings for 45. Oh, Tomb Guard. Alright, yeah, I can get it there. I can get it. I'm gonna say for these, £47.50, there's 36 in here. They mind the lead themselves. They're plastic and they're shit. £47.50 is actually ridiculous for 3 chariots. If it was 6, I'd be like, yeah, fair. Because everything else has doubled up and almost doubled in price. Like £50 looks a lot, but you get 36 models in there. £50 for the... These are insanely high. Like War Sphinx and Necro Sphinx at 45. That's a good price. It was 45 quid when it first came off the shelf. Tomb Guard, they were £22.50, so £47.50. They were £22.50 for 10. Why are chariots £47.50? Surely that's wrong. Cheers, Tony. I'm going off soon as well. Surely that's wrong. That is actually crazy. That's crazy expensive, bro. Holy fuck. As if it was a box of 6, I'd be a bit like, fair enough. 6 of them in there. 20 quid for 3, that's what I think of. You better have to buy another one of these bastards. I'm just going to buy another one of these and I'm done with it. All the extra mold line, yeah. Sally Factory's going to get a fucking hammer in, mate. Speaking of which, I need one of these. I don't have one. I need a BSB. One of them. I mean, somebody to list with models I don't have, which is probably silly. I'll give house space to most of the old models. I think a lot of them are fine. A lot of them are okay. A lot of them do stand up. But, like, the problem is when you put the fucking new dragon next to the old ones, it looks shit. But £50 for 3 carries is ridiculous. When they're Forge World. Tomb King's Chariot at £27.50. Kind of expensive, to be honest. Especially because it's just the same model as they sold last week. It was £9. Yeah, 50 quid for 3 chariots is pretty ridiculous. But what else is ridiculous is how long I've been streaming. I've been streaming for 2.5 hours. So I'm going to call it a night there. I'm going to call it a night there, I think, chat. It's been fun. It's been emotional. But I'm going to have to call it a day. I hope you all had fun. I did. It was good. It was emotional. It was cool. I'll be in the Discord if you want to chat more. Honestly, they should do what 3D printing guys do and rip them all some Warhammer 3 and print them. That guy got taken down, you know. I refused to pay today's price models designed 20 plus years ago. I think a lot of them are fine. Like I said, the Tomb King's Skeleton Warriors box is probably okay. There's 36 models in there for 45 quid. That's not so bad. I don't think. But 47 quid for three chariots is crazy. Great stream. Mercy, I've not finished yet, bro. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this today. I've had fun. It's been emotional. If you haven't already, please go watch my new video. That would be very cool of you. I released a video today about painting Grimdark super fast. It's also got sponsored by Dakar Squadron. So if you want to click the links, have a look at Dakar Squadron, now available on Nintendo Switch. That would be cool. I can't direct you because it's already public, but I can spam it in chat, so that's the other thing you can see. And yeah, enjoy the rest of your evening. Please enjoy my video, and I'll see you again on Wednesday, my dudes.